Did you know that, according to the National Institutes of Health in 2024, women over 60 who make just 4 simple swaps in their daily diet can lower their risk of heart disease by up to 30% and feel noticeably more energetic in as little as 2 weeks? Hello, beautiful ladies, and welcome back to Senior Health Tips, the channel made especially for women 55, 60, 65, and beyond who want to feel strong, sharp, and full of life without crazy diets or giving up the foods you love. Today, we are counting down the 4 absolute worst foods most of us over 60 are still eating every single week. And then, right after, the 4 wonderful foods you really must include every day to protect your heart, your bones, your memory, and your energy. Stick around until the end because number 1 on the never eat list will probably shock you. It shocked me when I first learned it. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. This is informational content based on studies from trusted sources like the NIH, CDC, Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, AHA. It is not personalized medical advice. Always consult your doctor before trying anything new, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. If you are 60 or older, drop me a quick comment right now and tell me your age and what state you're watching from. I read every single one, and it makes my day. And if you find this helpful even 5 minutes in, please hit that like button and subscribe so YouTube shows this to more wonderful women just like you. Let us get started with the foods we really want to say goodbye to. Number 4. Store-bought fruit juice and vitamin waters. Yes, even the ones that say 100% juice or added vitamin C. Here is the surprising truth. An 8-ounce glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a can of soda, sometimes more. The American Heart Association reported in 2024 that women over 60 who drink 1 or more sweetened beverages a day, and that includes most fruit juices, have a 25% higher chance of developing high blood pressure and insulin resistance. Why is this a big deal after 60? Because without the fiber that whole fruit gives you, all that sugar hits your bloodstream fast, spikes your blood sugar, and makes your pancreas work overtime. Over time, that extra stress can lead to weight gain around the middle, higher cholesterol, and feeling tired in the afternoon. I heard from Linda, 71, from Sun City, Arizona. She used to drink 2 big glasses of orange juice every morning for vitamin C. After she switched to eating 1 whole orange instead, she dropped 8 pounds in 2 months, and her doctor was thrilled with her new blood sugar numbers. What to do starting tomorrow? Pour that carton down the sink, yes, really, and replace it with water with a splash of fresh lemon or a cup of herbal tea. If you miss something sweet in the morning, eat 1 whole piece of fruit. The fiber keeps everything gentle and steady. Ready for an even bigger one? Number 3. Margarine and fake butter spreads. Many of us switched from real butter to margarine 30 or 40 years ago because we were told it was heart healthy. Well, the science has flipped. The Cleveland Clinic and the American Heart Association now say that most margarines and coffee creamers contain trans fats or highly processed oils that actually raise bad cholesterol and inflammation more than butter ever did. A 2023 Harvard study followed women 65 and older for 10 years and found that those who used stick margarine daily had almost double the risk of memory problems compared to women who used real butter or olive oil. Meet Barbara, 68, from Naples, Florida. She was spreading margarine on her toast every single morning for decades. When her cholesterol shot up to 240, her doctor asked her to try extra virgin olive oil or a tiny pat of real butter instead. 3 months later, her LDL dropped 32 points, and she told me, "I feel like I got 10 years back." Practical swap you can make today. Throw out the tub margarine and keep a small dish of real butter in the fridge. Just use half a teaspoon. Even better, mash half an avocado with a pinch of sea salt and spread that on your toast. Your arteries will thank you. If you are finding this helpful already, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe with the bell so you never miss a tip. We still have 2 more foods to avoid, and then the 4 fabulous foods your body is begging for after 60. Number 2. Processed lunch meats and hot dogs. Ladies, this one hurts because they are so convenient. Ham, salami, bologna, turkey rolls, even the packages that say low fat or natural. The World Health Organization and the American Heart Association have classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen since 2015, and new numbers from 2024 show that women over 60 who eat processed meat 4 or more times a week have a 38% higher risk of colon cancer and a 22% higher risk of stroke compared to women who eat it less than once a month. Why is it so bad now that we are older? Our bodies do not clear out the nitrates, nitrites, and sky-high sodium as easily as they did when we were 40. That extra sodium also pushes blood pressure up overnight. I talked to Margaret, 74, from Des Moines, Iowa. She loved her ham sandwich every day at lunch. After her blood pressure hit 160/100, her daughter gently took her grocery shopping, and they replaced the deli ham with thin-sliced roasted chicken breast that Margaret bakes herself on Sunday. 6 weeks later, her blood pressure was 132/82, and she said she actually enjoys the fresh taste more. Easy home fix. Once a week, roast a small turkey breast or chicken breast with a little olive oil, garlic, and rosemary. Slice it thin while it is still warm, store it in the fridge, and you have fresh, chemical-free deli meat for sandwiches or salads all week. Or simply use mashed chickpeas with a touch of mustard. Tastes like tuna salad and keeps your colon happy. Now brace yourself, because the number 1 worst food most of us over 60 still eat almost every single day is, number 1, commercial baked goods and donuts, especially the ones from the grocery store or gas station. Croissants, muffins, Danish pastries, glazed donuts, even the low-fat banana bread at the coffee shop. A 2024 Cleveland Clinic report found that senior women who eat 2 or more commercial baked goods per week have a 45% higher chance of developing type 2 diabetes within 5 years, and their inflammation markers go up almost as much as if they smoked. These treats are loaded with trans fats left over from partially hydrogenated oils. Yes, even when the label says 0 grams, the law lets them round down. Plus sugar and refined flour that turns straight into belly fat after 60 because our metabolism has slowed down. My friend Patricia, 69, from Savannah, Georgia, used to treat herself to a cinnamon roll every Saturday. When her A1C crept up to 6.8, her doctor said, "Pat, that weekly roll is acting like a candy bar in your bloodstream." She switched to baking her own simple oatmeal muffins with fresh blueberries on Saturday mornings. Her A1C dropped to 5.7 and she lost 11 pounds without feeling deprived. Okay, deep breath. We just kicked 4 troublemakers to the curb. Now let us talk about the 4 wonderful foods your body is begging for every single day after 60. Number 4. Food you must include daily. Wild-caught salmon or other fatty fish, at least twice a week, but a small portion every day is even better. The American Heart Association updated their guidelines in 2024 and said women over 60 should aim for 8 to 12 ounces of fatty fish every week because the omega-3 fats lower triglycerides, calm inflammation, and protect memory. Women who eat fish regularly have up to 35% lower risk of cognitive decline. If fish is not your favorite, start small. Mix a 2-ounce pouch of wild salmon into your scrambled eggs, or mash it on a rice cake with a little lemon. Many of my viewers over 70 swear by the frozen wild salmon burgers from Costco. 3 minutes in the skillet and dinner is ready. See how gentle changes add up already? Number 3. Food you must include daily. A big handful of berries: blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries. Harvard Health followed 30,000 women for over 20 years and reported in 2024 that ladies who eat at least 3 servings of berries every week slow brain aging by up to 2.5 years. That is like getting an extra 2.5 years of sharp memory just from a delicious snack. Berries are packed with anthocyanins that cross the blood-brain barrier and calm inflammation in the areas that control memory and balance. Plus, they are one of the lowest sugar fruits, so they do not spike blood sugar like juice does. 72-year-old Dorothy from Portland, Oregon, told me she used to forget where she parked her car at the grocery store. She started keeping a big bowl of mixed frozen berries in the freezer and puts half a cup on her oatmeal every morning and another half cup on plain Greek yogurt in the afternoon. 6 months later, she said, "I have not lost my car once, and my granddaughter says Grandma is quicker than she is now." Your easy habit? Buy the big bag of frozen mixed berries. No washing, no chopping. Throw them in oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie with a little almond milk, or eat them straight from the freezer like healthy candy. Aim for 1 full cup total every day. Number 2 food you must include daily: at least 1 heaping cup of leafy greens: spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, or romaine. The National Institutes of Health found in 2025 that women over 60 who eat 1 or more cups of leafy greens every single day have bones that look 11 years younger on scans and a 40% lower risk of hip fracture. These greens are loaded with vitamin K, magnesium, and folate that keep calcium in your bones instead of your arteries. They also keep blood pressure steady and give you steady energy all afternoon. Nancy, 67, from Asheville, North Carolina, used to say, "I am not a salad person." Her doctor found early osteoporosis. Nancy started the green smoothie trick: 1 handful baby spinach, half a banana, some berries, and water, blended 30 seconds. She drinks it while reading the morning paper. 2 years later, her bone density score improved for the first time ever, and she laughs that she gets her greens in before 9 o'clock. Quick ways to hit your cup: sauté spinach with garlic as a bed for your egg, throw a handful of arugula on a sandwich, or keep pre-washed greens in the fridge and add them to soup in the last 2 minutes. It is almost impossible to eat too many. And now the number 1 food you absolutely must include every single day after 60. Number 1, 1 or 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Yes, ladies, good old olive oil is the queen. A major 2024 study from the New England Journal of Medicine followed women 60 and older for 8 years and discovered that those who used at least 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil daily had a 31% lower risk of dying from any cause, heart disease, cancer, dementia, compared to women who rarely used it. The polyphenols in real extra virgin olive oil act like natural anti-inflammatories and keep blood vessels flexible. It also helps you absorb vitamins from all those veggies we just talked about. My viewer Carol, 78, from San Diego, California, started the drizzle habit: 2 teaspoons on her salad at lunch and 2 more over vegetables at dinner. Her arthritis pain is noticeably less, her skin looks brighter, and her cardiologist just reduced one of her blood pressure medications. Simple rule: buy a dark bottle of extra virgin olive oil, check the harvest date, keep it by the stove, and use it like salt and pepper. Drizzle it on everything savory. Cook with it, finish with it, love it. Conclusion: let us tie it all together. So here is your simple daily checklist. Beautiful lady. Say goodbye forever to store-bought juice, margarine, processed lunch meats, and commercial baked goods. Say hello every day to wild salmon or fatty fish, a full cup of berries, a heaping cup of leafy greens, and 1 to 2 glorious tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. When you make these gentle swaps, you are giving your heart, your brain, your bones, and your energy the exact gifts they need after 60. Thousands of women just like you have already done it and tell me they feel lighter, happier, and more in control of their health than they have in 20 years. Start with just one change tomorrow. Maybe pour that orange juice down the drain and eat a real orange instead. Small steps add up to big results. Once again, this is informational content based on studies from trusted sources like the NIH, CDC, Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, AHA. It is not personalized medical advice. Always consult your doctor before trying anything new, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Which one of these 8 foods are you going to try first tomorrow? The berries? The olive oil drizzle? Or maybe you are finally tossing that tub of margarine tonight? Drop your plan below. I read every single comment and cheer you on. If this video helped you even a little, please hit that like button, share it with one girlfriend who needs to hear this, and subscribe with the bell so we keep growing this wonderful community of strong, vibrant women over 60. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You are worth every single one of these healthy, happy changes. I will see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay beautiful, and take good care.